as promised, the inaugural edition of Skybox. 1990. It was a great year. This was one of my favorite sets of basketball ever. The graphics on these cards are absolutely amazing. And we're going to be looking for Jordans. Maybe a Larry Bird in here. Always looking for Joe Klein. Any Celtics, any Suns, of course. Now, Series 2 had the green wrappers, and that one has like the team logos in it. I don't think the team logos are in the initial ones, but these are beautiful, beautiful cards. But as always, we are definitely looking for a Jordan. And, of course, Larry Bird. Got to get my birds. But, of course, Joe Klein. Joe Klein was probably like one of my favorite players. All the way back when he was playing for Sacramento Kings. Oof. I want to... There we go. There we go. There we go. All right. All right, we'll get that opened up there. Get a nice crisp opening for our packs. Save our packs, you know. All right, let's see what we got here. Oh, look at that, Scott Hastings. Oh, just a little, and just absolutely beautiful card. Just beautiful. All right. Ooh, next up we got Daryl Griffith, Utah Jazz. Vernon Maxwell, Houston Rockets. We got Denver Nuggets coming up, and it is Danny Shays. Nice, nice. Okay, Orlando Magic. Reggie Theus. All right. Milwaukee Bucks. Jay Humphries. Oof, not getting much out of this pack. All right, let's see here. Clyde the Glide Drexler. Nice. So at least it's an all-star. This is upside down. That's a pretty good card right there. Next up, Fred Roberts for the Milwaukee Bucks. Again, we are going to be trying to put a complete set together, so all of these cards are great to have. All right, next up, let's see who we got. Oh, it's not Jordan. It is Danny Young for the Portland Trailblazers. So that's what, two or three Portland Trailblazers? Two Trailblazers? All right. See what we got next. Come on, give us a Jordan. Nope. We got Dana Barros, Seattle Supersonics. All right, coming up. We got Blair Rasmussen, Denver Nuggets. Indiana Pacers is Rick Smits. I remember watching him play. Is that Vlade right there? Might be Vlade Divac. All right, next up, Cleveland Cavaliers, Winston Bennett. Well, this has been a dud of a pack. No Suns, no Celtics, no Jordan. Moving on, Washington Bullets. Who do we got? We got Bernard King. One card left, and we know that it's Charlotte Hornets. Brian Rossum. All right, not really the best of packs. I mean, I'm sure a couple of these are worth, you know, at least 50, 60 cents. But, I mean, just look at, I mean, how can you not love the Skybox cards? You know, the other cards we've opened so far, you know, Hoops and Fleer, you know, they have, like, you know, those good shots of, like, the court and stuff, but I mean, just, you got like that, the whole movement while he's dribbling. Skybox did, I mean, this, and of course, this was the first year, and in my opinion, this is the best year of the Skybox cards. I think the gold borders added a really nice touch. When they went to like the white borders, I just did not like them as much. But these are some really nice cards. They're on decent card stock. But yeah, I mean, you only have like a little bit of stats. They didn't do the full stats with these ones. They just gave you like the 1 year. But there's definitely some nice cards in this set. And again, no Jordan, which is kind of sad. But even more sad, we got no Suns and no Celtics. You know, hey, at least if we get, a Sun in there or a Celtic, that'd be pretty cool. Even, you got Kurt Rambis, you got Mark West. Who else? Who else this year? We got, Thunder Dan Marley. We got Tom Chambers, Kevin Johnson. Oh, I loved watching the Suns play. The Suns were just incredible. I mean, I like watching them play. They would do good. They always fizzled at the end, but it was always fun to watch. And of course, the Celtics, they had the big three. We didn't get any of them. They had Larry Bird, Kevin McHale, and Robert Parrish still in 1990. Larry Bird was always fun to watch. I love watching the interviews now, how when people are like, yeah, he was such a bully. He talked so much shit. But a couple Nuggets, Pacers, couple Bucks. Nothing really major in this pack, but you know what? That's where we start. That is the beginning of our collection, and we do have more to open up. We'll be getting back with that. And I should be getting like another 800 basketball cards coming in soon. So, in packs, but random packs. So, we'll probably get some of this, some of the hoops, some of the Fleer. Who knows? Who knows what we'll get, but Brian Rosum. But yeah, no, Skybox, especially the inaugural year of Skybox was really, these were just... I remember when my cousin and I saw these cards, we just absolutely fell in love with like the color scheme, the graphics. Of course, you're not going to get like any Menendez brothers on these, so. And we have a bunch of those ones too. We have a bunch of the 90, 91 hoops, so So we're definitely going to be looking for those Menendez brother cards. Yeah, but that's it. 1990 Skybox Inaugural Edition. Hope you liked it. Come back tomorrow. We're taking a look at 1990 Score Hockey. And, yeah.